on our sea, the water is as blue as the loveliest cornflower, and as pure as the clearest glass, and it is deep. Here dwell a strange and wondrous race of people, half human, half fish. These peaceful creatures spend their time tending to their undersea gardens. They offer food to the fish, who eat right out of their hands. Legend tells us these undersea people were known as mermaids. They swim gracefully and with little effort in their beautiful sea kingdom. They live a happy and gentle life. It's a wonderful place to live and usually uneventful. But today is not an ordinary day. For everyone in the kingdom has gathered for a very special event. The Little Mermaid is about to celebrate her 15th birthday, and it will be a very festive event indeed, filled with laughter, song, and dance. Let's celebrate, everyone!
As can be, we're riding in the ocean, we're dancing in the sea. We got the world by the tail, we got the world by the tail, we got the world by the tail. We're not like other women, fighting traffic on the shore. Tired of going shopping, living lives that are a bore. Don't have to do the cooking, hardly ever catch a cold. Don't know how to clean an oven, and we never will grow old. We got the world by the tail, we got the world by the tail, we got the world by the tail. Sometimes we sing to the smiling fishes as they're swimming by. Sometimes we dance with the restless ripples as they sigh. Oh, we just bask in bubbles as they rise to the sky. No doubt about it, that's why we shout it. We've got the
Look, here comes the birthday girl with the loveliest voice in the sea. Introducing our sister, the Little Mermaid.
the Little Mermaid a happy birthday. The creatures of the sea had something planned for her as well.
Ah, she's so pretty! Pretty, 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 pretty! Our lovely little mermaid is having a birthday! Ah, come celebrate the special day. Celebrate in every way. All you creatures of the sea, come on and dance and sing with me.
We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna cause the waters to ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna make the waters ring.
All the ocean dwellers are here to wish our mermaid lots of cheer. Our 15th birthday's a special day. We're celebrating in a special way.
We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna cause the waters to ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna make the waters ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna cause the waters to ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna make the waters ring.
We've done a special party too, a celebration just for you. We'll have lots of fun and food. It's a special time for you.
We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna cause the waters to ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna make the waters ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna cause the waters to ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna make the waters ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, gonna cause the waters to ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna make the waters ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna cause the waters to ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna make the waters ring. Dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna cause the waters to ring. We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna make the waters ring.
The 15th birthday is very special to a mermaid because she is allowed to swim to the surface of the sea for the very first time. Here she can sit on a rock bathed in moonlight and search for the land creatures, like the statue in her garden, of which she's heard many a tale. She gazes at her statue and dreams of a world that awaits her above the waves, and in her heart she hopes the statue is how a human prince will look. And the Little Mermaid is heard to say,
My statue is different because it has legs. I wonder what it would be like to have legs instead of this tail. Now is my chance to go to the surface and see.
saying goodbye, she begins her ascent. As she nears the surface, something strange and unexpected happens.
A sailor's life's a life for me. Yo ho, yo ho.
Oh, she can hear laughter and singing from above. She just had to discover the source of this merriment, so up she went, bubbling with joy and anticipation.
A sailor's life's a life for me.
What could be happening up there?
Above, a frightful storm had struck. The water rose like great black mountains over the ship's decks. It tossed the ship to and fro.
Hey, overboard!
Why, that looks like my statue. Is this a human? Maybe a prince? He doesn't swim very well. In fact, he looks so helpless.
Immediately, the Little Mermaid wanted to help him.
He can't breathe. He is not of the sea like us. Why, he will surely die.
The Little Mermaid rushes to his rescue and gives him the breath of life. She kisses his brow. His eyes open. He is surprised. They hover in the sea, staring at one another. The prince is captivated by the Little Mermaid's beauty. She starts to dart away, and he grabs her hand. Do you believe in love at first sight? They do. They spin and twirl and play together in the sea. But they are very different. He begins to have trouble breathing. Sadly, the little mermaid has to let her prince go back to the safety of his world. The little mermaid is so sad. Now more than ever, she wants legs. The only one she can tell is her wise old friend, Chester the sea turtle.
Oh, there you are, Chester. I'm so very glad to see you.
Now, what could make such a beautiful little mermaid so unhappy on her birthday?
Why, I don't have any legs. I will never be able to be with my prince.
You know, you might... Yes, I know of a way, but it's most dangerous.
Oh, please, Chester, tell me.
You must seek the help of the wicked, evil sea witch, who lives in the deepest and darkest part of the sea. She's deceitful and treacherous. However, she does hold the key that will unlock your unhappiness.
Oh, Chester, I love him so much. I have to try to see him again.
So the little mermaid waves goodbye to her friend and swims toward the raging whirlpool where the wicked sea witch lurks. Without warning, a large black mass looms up from the depths.
Who would dare approach my lair?
Just me, the little mermaid.
Are you blind? Have you lost your mind? Don't you know I can destroy your kind?
Oh, no, Your Grace, your terribleness. I'm not crazy or lost, but I must confess, I need your help. There's something you must do. Please grant me the favor that I ask of you.
A favor from me? A favor you seek?
Oh, yes, I must have legs and feet.
Legs and feet? Well, I have a notion you'll find your answer at the bottom of the ocean. Deep in a cave is a magic potion. Take a sip, just a nip, from the potion at the bottom of the ocean. And you'll have your wildest dreams and your fondest emotions.
My wildest dreams, my fondest emotions.
Yes, from the potion at the bottom of the ocean.
Just drink the potion? That's all that I must do?
That's all, my dear, for now. But I'm not through with you.
So the little mermaid begins her journey. She has never gone that deep before. No flowers, no seagrasses grow there. Only the dark cavern below awaits her. It leads toward the whirlpool, where the currents whirl like a rushing wheel, round and round, grabbing everything in its path. Down, still further down, she struggles into the mists of these raging currents, fighting her way to the sea witch's cave. The trip grows more difficult, more dangerous with each fathom she descends. She finally reaches a large opening in the cliff and the entrance to the cave. She searches and finds the bottle of magic potion. Without hesitation, she takes a sip.
I know what she wants. Silly little creature. She wants to change her tail into legs like her prince. One drink of my potion, her tail will disappear, and she will have legs. All who see her will say she is the most beautiful child of the sea and land. Ha ha ha, but not without paying a great price. I will take her beautiful voice. I want it. I will have it. Now!
So the sea witch took the little mermaid's beautiful voice. She begins her journey back to the Sea Kingdom. As she swam away from the dark cavern of the sea, she longed to see her handsome prince.
Look, she has legs. She has toes and feet like a human. No fins or scales. She's so beautiful. No fins. It's wonderful.
At last, she can journey to the surface of the sea and goes in search of her prince in the world above.
Each day's a new discovery. When you're a mermaid under the sea, we are the treasures of the deep. Everything here is ours to keep. Yet in the midst of this bliss, our sister seems so very sad. What could be worth giving up all you ever had? What is so special about him? Why must you long for his gaze? Is it worth giving up all you have just to share his embrace? Is it love that makes sacrificing one love?
live in my kingdom forever?
Why, yes, of course I will. My prince.
So they thought they were out of my clutches and we lived happily ever after? Think again, my pretty little sea beauty. It's time to show both of you my real power. I am the strongest in this ocean. Ruler of the depths and keeper of all potions. How can you possibly stand against me? Ha! Take your best shot, you'll fail, you'll see. Just a twist of my wrist, like this, and I'll make the water spin. Horrifying cyclone, sure to meet your end. I am invincible, try what you may. But in the end, it's you that will pay! Can't you see you're no match for me? I am the obvious ruler of the sea. Maybe bolts of lightning are more your style. Try this, you little weaklings. Or is this more worth your while? I'll zap, and I'll clap, and I'll spin my wicked magic. Go on, stick around. The end is sure to track it. Foolish creatures, why do you persist? If this won't stop you, then try this. You can't win! Ha! You think love conquers all?
Love does conquer all, on land and in the sea, and we are the loving proof.
The battle ensued. The sea witch is powerful, but the prince's love for the little mermaid is even stronger. They fight, twisting and twirling. The prince drives the sea witch further and further back toward the raging whirlpool. The sea witch is swallowed by the whirlpool and vanishes into the cavity of the sea. With the sea witch gone, the little mermaid's voice was returned. The prince had won, thus saving the underwater kingdom for all to live happily ever after. Now is the time to rejoice and celebrate. Creatures of the land and sea, come join in the frolic of song and dance.
You know, there just might be a wedding the likes of which you've never seen in the Sea Kingdom.
to introduce our cast. Chester the Sea Turtle.